This is Money, Motivation, and Mike, and here we are for another episode. Jason, here we have not updated the viewing and listening audience on subscribers with our YouTube channel here recently. Where are we at?
Well, 314,991.
We are 9 viewers away from 315.
We will be 315 plus by the time this airs.
Okay, probably maybe by the time the show is over for sure.
Yeah.
Would you say?
It's that close.
Okay. Nevertheless, I was sent a video this week. Believe it or not, it was from TikTok. Now, those of you who have looked for me, you know I don't have social media. I don't have a TikTok. But I was sent this particular clip. I don't know. It's probably 45 seconds to a minute long. It is incredible, incredible words. I have never heard it put this way in my 57 years. And it means so, every word in here has strength that you should listen to. Today is definitely all about personal growth. And before I get to this, I want to put out a disclaimer. I am not talking about any family member. I'm not talking about any of my friends. I'm not even talking about any particular situation that I can put my finger on today with regard to the video that we're about to view and listen to. I'm just telling you, it is incredible words, and I actually have been living by these words, subconsciously not realizing it, for a long, long time. And I believe everyone can relate to what we're about to listen and see. But before we do that, you think about these two questions as we get into this particular substance that we're about to go into. Who am I and who am I not? You just think about that as we go through. I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to run it in its full capacity of the way that it was brought to me, and then we'll go back and we'll dissect it. Now, this is a TikTok clip from just a few days ago. The lady's name is Sabrina. We'll just leave it at that. I can't pronounce it anyway. Go ahead, Jason. You want to give it a shot?
Trefaletti?
Whatever. Fantastic. But she put it out on TikTok, so we felt that we were capable of putting it on our show and definitely compelled to doing that. All right, Jason, you run those controls or I need to?
Go ahead.
All right, so here we go.
I don't care what anyone says. You should never be expected to be the bigger person when you didn't create the discomfort in the first place. Too many people cause chaos, cross lines, then they want you to swallow your feelings just to keep the peace. No thanks. Accountability matters. Being mature doesn't mean accepting disrespect or cleaning up messes you didn't make. Sometimes protecting your peace means burning the bridge because you're happy to swim. Remember that.
I think it's incredible words. Now, one big word in there, peace. And I work every day to try to continue or to find peace in my life. As long as I'm awake, I'm trying to find peace. And it is a challenge on a daily basis. And a whole lot of the reasons that sometimes you can't find peace is because of the surroundings you live in. That would be the people around you. Sometimes it's not even the people in the room. It's not even people in your area. It may be someone online, because we know how much discomfort can now be caused by just going to the internet and blabbing out whatever it is you want to say, whether you know what you're talking about or not. But I just think this is incredible, incredible words. Now we're going to go back through this, going to dissect it just a little bit, and Obviously, I can't wait to hear your comments.
I don't care what anyone says. You should never be expected to be the bigger person.
Okay. You never should be expected to be the bigger person. That can be taken in a whole lot of different directions. You're sitting at home. You're not involved in any situation. A situation arises. Your family, your friends, the neighbors next door. And then all of a sudden, somehow, they want to bring you into it. And then you get degraded. And you're supposed to be the bigger person to just blow off whatever it is that is now going on with a situation that you're not involved in.
When you didn't create the discomfort.
You didn't create the discomfort. Incredible. And that's what I'm talking about. You're out here saying things, we'll just say about me, that you have no clue what you're talking about. And when that stuff trickles back, in this case, me, I'm supposed to be the bigger person and just forget about it and not even act like it's of some sort of hindrance to me. Is that being the bigger person? How about the person that said it? Why aren't they the bigger person?
In the first place. Too many people cause chaos, cross lines, then they want you to swallow your feelings just to keep the peace.
How often does that happen? I'm going to come over there and I'm going to jump on you. I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to give you, frankly, in essence, my opinion, or at least the belief of what I think it is, crossing the line, causing chaos. And then tomorrow, Jason, I want you to let me back in. I want to say what I want to say. I want to hack you off. I want to hurt your feelings. I want to cross the line. I want to put myself into a situation I have no business being in. And then tomorrow, you're going to forget about it. And you're going to buy me lunch, and we're going to just talk about it like it ain't no big deal and go play some golf.
Try it out. See how that works.
Exactly.
No thanks. Accountability matters.
Boy, there are two big words. Accountability matters. Why do we no longer hold people accountable? We're okay with them not being accountable. We're okay with them being a crappy person. We're okay with them being a crappy friend, a crappy family member, a crappy next door neighbor. We're okay with that. And then whenever they do cross the line, when they do things they shouldn't do, you're still supposed to go down the street and wave at them. Everything's okay. No big deal. It's fine that you basically ridiculed my whole house. It's fine that you got involved in something. It's fine that you got involved and now I don't no longer have a relationship with that person. It's okay. No accountability.
Being mature doesn't mean accepting disrespect.
And right there it is. It's okay if they come and disrespect you. It's okay if they stick your nose in the dog poop. You're supposed to blow it off, forget about it, not deal with it. How many family and friends, Jason, do you have that think time cures everything?
Bet you most of them.
Yeah, well, as your brother, I can tell you that I'm not one of them. Time has never cured anything for me. I have to deal with it. I have to face it. We have to get it out in the open. Now, you think about this and your 40 plus years of life. I'm older than you. How many discomfort situations, animosity has there been between you and me? Hardly any.
Little to none.
Exactly. And this is what you know about me. If there was, I'd be in your boo-boo. You would already know about it. I'm black and white. I don't know how to spell gray. Barely know how to say it. But it's okay if someone disrespects you You just let time heal it. Time has never done that for me.
Or cleaning up messes you didn't make.
There again. I mean, I'm just keep hearing a few words and I'm having to stop because her words are so strong. They're so meaningful. They are so direct right across the forehead to the viewing and listening audience. Whether you are the chaos maker or you're the recipient of the chaos. I mean, this hits everybody. This girl ought to be on stage talking about these things. We need to become her agent by the sound of her of her language. I'm going to say that she's not American. She has a different tone to her voice. Now, I guess she could be living in America, but she does have one of those flat roofs in the background. That looks actually like the South. It's definitely not up north.
I wasn't listening, but New York is what come to mind, somewhere up in there. I have to listen a little harder.
Well, if we could, Sabrina, if you're out there, give us a call. We'd like to talk to you right here on this show. Now, look, she does have on a glove here. Is she like a hit woman?
Yeah, she's probably working out.
Okay. She don't look like she's been sweating.
She's been lifting weights.
Maybe she's going to lift weights. That's what it is. Yeah. She's going to lift weights.
Sometimes protecting your peace means burning the bridge because you're happy to swim.
Now, did you burn the bridge? That's the only little thing. They burnt the bridge. But you're okay if the bridge falls in the river. I am just fine with it. I had swimming lessons in 3rd grade a long time ago. I know how to swim. I'm not interested in swimming the English Channel, and I'm not interested in swimming very far at all. But I am a good enough swimmer to swim away from this situation. And I am with her 100%. She's obviously been involved in one of these situations and wonder, how do we get to this point? Where do we go from here? And she's figured out how to do it. She really, really has.
Remember that.
Remember that, Jason. Now, well, you look like you got a lot of thoughts in that mind.
I'm just thinking if you burn that bridge, you better be the one to go get a hammer and nails, stop by Lowe's, get some wood, start rebuilding that bridge.
If you burnt the bridge.
If you burnt the bridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because don't expect me to.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I don't have any wood laying out back of my house.
Yeah. Stop by Lowe's, Home Depot.
And I'm out of nails. So that tells you where I stand.
Well, I got a deck on it needs to be rebuilt after the snow. So if you want to pick up some.
You know, I once had a preacher over the pulpit say, "I forgive you," which is exactly what you should do. But don't expect for us to be going out on Saturday night and having dinner anymore. Do you think that's fair?
I think it's more than fair.
Do you think that is the forgive and forget way? Because I'm going to forgive you and I'm going to forget about it. But I can't let you do it to me again. Wouldn't you say that's correct? I heard right over the pulpit.
Sounds right to me.
Within the last 10 years, I forgive you, my brother, my sister, whatever you are. But I cannot let you do it to me again. And I have been through countless hours of counseling to put up that wall with those type of people. And I know countless and countless people, some of them are very close to me, that do not even have a brick to put between them and another person. They continue to let those people walk over and slap them. And the next day, that person expects the other to just blow it off. And I'll see you Friday because I'm going to do it to you again. And the reason I'm going to is because you let me do it every time. Is it really their fault or is it yours? There's your thought. Well, I take responsibility and accountability for it. That's why you don't get to do it to me anymore. I've got a friend, and he said to me within just the last 2 weeks, before I ever saw this video, Mike, you are incredible of removing people from your life that you believe has caused chaos in your life. I said, yes, sir, I am. I forgive them, and there will be no confrontations the next time I see them. And boy, it makes them mad when you just walk away and you're not ready to fight back. It is a huge, big old blinking red sign when you're able to let them say what they've got to say and you walk away. I tell you what really hacks them off is when you're not interested in talking to them anymore. See them out? Great. See them wherever you see them. At the funeral, at the wedding, in the store, at the church, at the ballpark, wherever it is. But you do not let them get back to you. I mean, this girl right here that we just listened to, Sabrina, I hope that she lives exactly to what comes out of her mouth. There's a whole lot of people that don't. Do as I say, not as I do. Now that's another particular. That's the rest of the episodes for 2026. If we're going to get into that. Matter of fact, Jason, I can give you countless examples. Some of them that I've done myself. But overall, I think Sabrina knows what she's talking about. Matter of fact, I know she does. I don't think. I believe it. I believe it 100%. And once again, I'm putting out this disclaimer. I'm not talking or relating to any situation that has to do with my family, my friends, my circle, the people I hang out, a story that I've heard. Wasn't thinking about any particular situation in my 57 years of life. I heard this and I go, wow, wow, wow. How can I get my hands on that? Person sent it to me. I text it to you, Jason, and then you figure out how to get it on the show. Frankly, that's how we do everything around here is I decide what I want to do and Jason tries to figure out how to make it work.
A song and a prayer.
Living on a prayer.
Yeah.
As John Bon Jovi once said.
Yep.
Nevertheless, can everyone relate? Who am I and who am I not? Those are the questions. Any final thoughts on what you just heard, Jason?
It's good stuff.
I think it is too. I think it's great stuff.
Yeah.
This lady needs to get into personal growth. She makes me feel better about life just listening to it.
Well, maybe that's what she does. This is the only video you've watched of her, so maybe that's what she does.
A while ago, you said she was a workout trainer.
She does it all.
As we go off the air for this particular show, I want you to hear this one more time. Here we go.
I don't care what anyone says. You should never be expected to be the bigger person when you didn't create the discomfort in the first place. Too many people cause chaos, cross lines, then they want you to swallow your feelings just to keep the peace. No thanks. Accountability matters. Being mature doesn't mean accepting disrespect or cleaning up messes you didn't make. Sometimes protecting your peace means burning the bridge because you're happy to swim. Remember that.
Thank you, Sabrina. And once again, continue to live your life the right way.